This story happened to me about 5 years ago when I was 16 or 17, and I have no clue as to why it happened. I had an unremarkable day, nothing at all to prompt what would occur that late night. I was lying in bed at about 2 a.m., tossing and turning since I couldn't fall asleep that well. My bed was adjacent to my closets on the left side of my room, the furthest one open, with a window in front of the end of my bed. This does have some relevance to the story. I tried to fall asleep after a while of just lying there. While I had my eyes closed, I felt a weird feeling. I had heard this all the time from watching horror videos, movies, but I finally felt it myself. I felt a presence in my room, but I tried to dismiss it and fall asleep. I opened my eyes after about 20 minutes of trying to sleep, and I quickly scanned the room to find nothing. So I tried to fall asleep yet again, but I could not shake the feeling of something being in the room with me. Yet again, I wake up after another 10 to 20 minutes and scan the room again to find nothing. I scanned lazily both times since I didn't want to exert energy for what might have been nothing, more so for my ego than just being too lazy. I try one more time in vain to fall asleep, but it's still. That feeling eats at me. My eyes are finally adjusted fully to the dark. I see them. There were about 4 or 5 faces I saw in my closet standing at an impossible height. Since there was a shelf and the rail that all my clothes hang, it should block the average person from standing up fully in there, forcing them to crouch below the rail. They were just standing in my closet even though their heads weren't connected to anything. Staring expressionless at me, it added more scare me in place when I saw the moonlight reflect in their eyes from my window, and they never blinked. I could make out one as a masculine face and 2 others as feminine faces from their facial structure. They had no hair or any distinct features. The best way I can describe them was that they were like mannequins with human skin, like human faces without the soul. Other than staring daggers at me, they showed no sign of hostility, and I believe thinking this is what made me eventually pass out from exhaustion after having seen them. I woke up the next morning and they were gone, and I was wondering what had made me see them that night.